guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm getting ready to actually color my hair, and I thought I would go ahead and show you all the process of how why is there always a car passing by exactly as I start filming? Why take two. Hey guys, so I am getting ready to color my hair at home, and I thought I would go ahead and film the process of me doing this because it's been quite a while since the last time I did an at-home color video. So I wanted to do an updated video on how I color my hair at home. Actually, a couple weeks ago when I went to the salon and got the detox treatment, it ended up removing some of the color from my hair, and even though the stylist did put a rinse on it, it kind of didn't work. Not everywhere, at least. There's a lot of like ends, you can see the difference, that are like goldeny, and like you can see the blonde is coming back through because that color was lifted. So it's like I got a couple of different browns and stuff going on, so I want to get everything back to a beautiful jet black. So I'm going to be showing you guys how I do that safely at home. So let's get started. I'm going to be using this Color Ion system, the Color Brilliance permanent color. They also have the demi permanent as well. I'm using the permanent today, and I'm using it in the shade blue black because that's what I want. But this color brand has a very wide range of shades. They have blondes, reds, purples, grays, silvers. They have a clear coat as well. And I'm just using this one because this is the one I've used in the past, and that's kind of always worked very well for me, and it's been pretty well recommended. I've even seen in the at-home color video on Mono's Hair's channel, her use this color system as well. This system is sold in the Sally Beauty Supply store, so I'm going to be using 3 of these today because I have a lot of hair, and just in my experience I end up needing at least 3 bottles of the color. This is what it looks like outside of the tube, so I'm going to be using 3 of these today, and then mixing it with the developer, volume 20 developer, and there's a whole little chart in the store that kind of helps you know what developer to use. So that's what I'm going to be using today. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to be using 2 ounces of developer to 2 ounces of color, so it's a 1-to-1 ratio, and I'm mixing it in a non-metallic bowl. You can use a little tiny color whisk. I'm just using a plastic fork. You just want to make sure you're using non-metal tools. So I'm going to just squeeze this out. Color tubes out, I just went ahead and kind of mixed them up a little bit before I go in and add my developer. And remember the suggested ratio of 2 ounces to 2 ounces. So this is 6 ounces of color, and thus I'm going to pour in the 6 ounces of developer. I do strongly recommend doing this in a well-ventilated area because this color is strong. So I make sure to not do this in like a closed up room. I make sure to do it in an open, wide area. Have your windows open. If you have like breath sensitivity, if you have respiratory issues, I would maybe consider using a mask, or either just sticking with getting this done in salon instead of doing it yourself at home, or maybe even getting someone to assist you with the mixing process, just because that's when I noticed the smell the worst. So now I'm going to go ahead and add in the developer little by little, so that I can slowly but surely incorporate it. This is about 2 ounces to start. In total, we're going to end up adding 6 ounces. And once again, make sure your tools for mixing and the bowl you're mixing in are all non-metallic. And you want this to be a good consistency. If you are like familiar with cooking or anything like that, this part will be pretty easy because you want it to get one thing to be fully incorporated into the other. So you want the color and the developer to be fully mixed together, well incorporated and nice and smooth, kind of like you would work with cake batter or pancake batter, if you will. Not lumpy, not too watery, a good consistency. All right, so this is what it looks like once I'm done. Nice, good consistency, and one is fully incorporated into the other. No like developer just sitting on the top. So I'm gonna go ahead and work with this color. To apply this to my hair, I'm going to go ahead and put gloves on, and I'm also gonna switch shirts to just an old black t-shirt that I don't care about getting messed up. And I strongly encourage you to do that. If you have a cute outfit on, if you have any clothes that you care about on, definitely switch into something that you don't mind getting bummy or ratty. And for me, that's gonna be a little old black t-shirt and some pajama pants. So I'll be right back, and I will see you guys at the color application phase. All right, y'all, so now that I've gone ahead and changed, I have separated my hair into sections so that I can work systematically, and I'm going to be taking the color. It does look a little darker because it started to oxidize, and just working it through my hair. I'm gonna, of course, be focusing on the ends, and I'm not using an applicator brush. I'm just going to use my hands, honestly, to apply this, but this is just an all over color to just get my hair back to one shade. If you're trying to do highlights, lowlights, and things like that, of course, you would obviously probably want to use an applicator brush, something that's going to be a bit more precise. Or if you're working with maybe a bolder, messier color like a red, you might want to also use an applicator brush as well. Other than that, I just am keeping it simple. I'm going ahead and working from the ends to the roots. Of course, the color will process quickly at the roots because there's the heat nearest your scalp, so that's why I start at the ends and work my way up. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this all over my hair and just basically focus on the areas that I can clearly see that were where the color was removed from the detox hair system. My hair was, as you guys know, before blonde and ombre during the summer, and so when that detox system was put on my hair, it actually removed the first rinse that I did, and some of the browns, like I was showing you guys in the beginning of the video, were definitely peeking through. Towards the back was actually the worst, and even some areas were like a little bit light blonde. So that's the areas that I'm going to focus on the most. So this is an optional step. I just went ahead and covered my hair with the plastic baggie, mostly so that I'm not dripping with color, but you can honestly leave your hair loose and your hair will still process just fine. So this is what my hair looked like after conditioning and rinsing it out. You guys can see I'm back to one even color all over, and those ends that were looking light brown before are all taken care of. And this is how I safely was able to color my hair without anything going green. If you guys have any questions, leave them for me below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.